Hey everybody, welcome into a WWE Draft preview show. I am Scalz. I am joined tonight by our partner in crime, the person who is in charge of River City Radio, Boss Bitch Trivia, Boss Spots and Chair Shots, B. Will Gray.
Hi, Scalz.
Right below him, we have the Ginger Ninja Jaxpo. He is one of my co-hosts for NXT on Tap. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, Scouts.
Oh man, how did I get myself into this? And then right down below me on the screen, we have a co-host of the Table Spot, the Alpha Wolf, Sean. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
So
I'm great, Scouts.
Go right ahead, Will.
No, I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to talk draft news and rumors and possibilities.
So yeah, the draft tomorrow night. I'm very curious as to how this goes. I know there was the picture of who could be drafted on what night. So I do like how they did that, where they gave the separation at least ahead of time, so we're not wondering who is available for the draft pools. I'm surprised at some of the people I don't see on the draft pool, though. There's like people on there that I'm not sure what's going on. I know they got rid of all the champions, but are the people who are injured not being on the draft board at all?
No, they're excluded for injury.
So what happens when they come back?
I'm guessing free agency, which is weird because Seth Rollins is on the list, so I'm not sure.
Exactly. Braun Strowman is on the list. But
you guys are sleeping on the one person who's on this list, though, that might be the greatest WWE superstar to be drafted. That's one Odyssey Jones.
Yeah, Jax.
Where the fuck did we get a list?
They put out a picture yesterday when they announced the rules of the draft.
Oh, I'm finding this bitch blind then.
It was on the bump. Here, I'll put let's see if I can find.
Neither me or Bo have bumped since like pre-COVID, just for the record.
Yeah, like COVID changed a lot in my life. It was very hard.
I mean, I have here, let's see. I have the picture.
Send it to me on Discord.
I'll send it to you on Discord. That'll be the best way to do it.
Go ahead and drop me a copy too, Scalz, while we're at it.
All right, I'll send you guys the picture because I downloaded it. So I had it. But
you got ice cream?
No, I got popsicles.
All right, there you go, Jax. And there you go, Will.
Friday. Okay, cool.
Okay. Sean, do you have this already?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, Tommy? How are we doing tonight? What's up, Al?
Hello.
So, yeah, like, I'm surprised that we're seeing some of these people on here as well as people that were left off. Like, Carmella's not on here. Alexa Bliss is not on here. But you have Braun Strowman, who's been out since last May with a neck injury.
Who else? You know what else is not on here that I'm just now noticing?
What?
Find me an NXT talent on here.
No, it says on the bottom plus NXT superstars eligible.
Okay.
You know who's in Monday night's pool, and it's the only thing that matters.
Odyssey Jones?
Odyssey fucking Jones.
Wasn't he drafted last year and then hasn't been?
Yeah, he got drafted to Raw last year too and never appeared. He did like main event.
What the fuck has he been doing for a year?
He's got dirt on somebody the same way Natalya does, my dude. That's the whole reason she's still relevant in wrestling. She's got dirt, like next level dirt.
So I'm curious as to how they're going to do it this year. Are they going to be able to break up tag teams? Are they going to be able to break up factions when they do the draft? I feel that with everything that's been going on lately, they're going to just draft them as tag teams and factions, and that's what's going to hopefully balance out the talent on each roster.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to screw you all with my draft. I got the perfect draft.
So starting tomorrow night, each brand will have. There's going to be 4 rounds. I believe there's 2 picks per round. So each brand will make 8 selections tomorrow night. I want to do a little mock draft here. I want you guys to give me your picks for tomorrow night. So we don't have to do the full 8 for each, but I want us to each pick 4 people that we think is going to go to Raw and 4 people we think are going to stay on SmackDown because tomorrow is SmackDown's brand. Now, you can't take any champions. That
So the
includes
champions
any
are
from that includes from NXT. The only champions that can move are the women's tag team champions.
So Cody's definitely going to be on SmackDown.
Cody is on SmackDown. He has already officially moved to SmackDown on the WWE website. As Will likes to say, brand splits don't matter, but we'll see how long it lasts this year. So
a week.
Well, nothing is official until May 6th. Because of that
5 weeks.
Monday Night Raw. On this night, each team, it says there's 6 rounds of 4 picks each round. So instead of doing a 12, we'll do 6 for each. And Raw goes first.
Oh, God, I can't wait to hear Will's.
So we're going to start off this time, instead of with Sean, we're going to start off with Will.
First pick Monday night?
Mm-hmm.
Odyssey fucking Jones, baby.
You knew that was coming, Jax. You knew it was coming.
I knew every bit of it.
All right, Jax.
His conviction. He goes, Odyssey fucking Jones. Coming to Raw from Raw. There's a lot of people to pick from here. CM Punk, first round, first pick for Raw. They're not going to take him off Raw.
Sean?
Seth freaking Rollins.
He's not on the.
You drafted him Friday night.
Oh, shit. Is he? Yeah, fuck.
He's on a Friday.
All right. Well, I'll go with my second. I'll go with my second choice, Imperium. Or what's left of it.
I love in the graphic how they kept all 3 of them together, though.
I'll tell you why though after.
Is it because of somebody that's getting called up?
Yeah, I think they're going to stick Ilya with.
And that's why. And I have. That's the same reason I was drafting him to SmackDown later on.
I know. You want them to put what could be single-handedly the best feud of the century again in a team together?
To start.
No.
They have history together.
At each other. Let them just beat the shit out of each other every night.
They have Ring Kampf coming back.
Make it like the old days where they just fight each other every night.
My first pick for Monday Night Raw is going to be Judgment Day. Since Damian Priest is the champion there, you're going to keep everybody right on Raw. SmackDown. I'm going to go with the Creed brothers on SmackDown. Sean?
I'm going to choose number 1 pick, Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, knew that was coming. Jax?
Jade Cargill to SmackDown.
Okay.
Keep her and Bianca together.
Will?
I'm going to draft the future of the women's tag team division, former women tag team champion, Disco Ninja Sex Party.
Ginger Ninja Sex Party.
Boom,
All right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Will, now who's going to Monday Night Raw?
But going to Monday Night Raw for that exact same reason, we're sending the Kabuki Warriors, the women's tag team champions.
Are you sending just the Kabuki Warriors or Damage Control?
Just the Kabuki Warriors.
Ooh, he's breaking them up, people.
Yeah.
Jax?
Where are we going? We're going to Raw.
Raw.
Yeah, we're going to Raw. There's not really that many like heavy hitters I thought would be available. Going to Raw. Give me the way.
So you have Gargano, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell.
Ciampa, he's part of the way. He's an honorary way member.
Okay.
Will someone touch hands with me? Thank you, Scott.
Sean?
I'm going the LWO. Because I know I didn't draft him, but it's a way to get Zelina with Andrade again.
All right. I'm going to have...
That's 6 fucking people. That's a big ass faction. That's like the real, like, that's like borderline in NWO where you're just like, yeah, come on in. Sure. Fuck it. You can flip. Shit, we got you.
I'm taking for Monday Night Raw, Damage Control. The entire faction. Swinging over back to SmackDown for the same reason it is a multi-faction team, Legado da Fantasma.
Got a Delman who? Okay, I see him.
Sean?
For SmackDown, I'm going to call up Roxanne Perez. Wait, she's champion still, isn't she?
She is champion.
Yep. Fuck. I'm gonna stick with the shit. Yeah, that threw me off. I'm gonna go with the Pride.
Jax?
The fucking Pride.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and...
Oh, is that what they're calling themselves?
Well, that's what some people have called them.
Yeah.
Oh, I was calling them Hurt Business 2.0. That's who I was going to pick.
The Almighty Prophets.
Yeah, them. That's who I was picking.
That's a much better name. Yeah. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Okay, so I got to pick for SmackDown, then Raw.
Correct.
For SmackDown, I'm going
Business.
the street business. Let's go SmackDown. Let's draft Kevin Owens.
Okay.
And then for Raw, turning back around, we're going to draft the Almighty Prophets because since I didn't pick up Bianca on the Friday night draft, she was left kind of in free agent limbo. I could acquire her through that draft pick because I would get Lashley, B-Fab, and the Street Profits. But because WWE does the spousal agreement things, that would give me vicariously Bianca through free agency. You see how I planned that pick? That's why I should be a GM. Just give me the fucking pencil.
Jax?
Where
Your next Raw pick?
My next Raw pick. Yes, boys!
Yes, boy!
Yes! Coming around.
Sean?
Spread the joy everywhere.
Can I draft those boys to the unemployment line, please? No.
What's wrong with the boys?
I'm drafting. I'm
Wait till
drafting.
you hear my next draft pick.
I'm drafting Legado del Fantasma to Raw because I have a plan.
What, for them to feud with the LWO that you just previously drafted?
No. Because I'm going to draft someone to Raw after my SmackDown pick.
For Raw, my next pick is going to be Drew McIntyre. And I'm going to turn around and select for SmackDown, Gunther. Sean, SmackDown pick.
SmackDown, let's go. I'm going to choose my buddy, my new friend that follows me on Twitter, Karrion Kross in the Final Testament.
He drives a Prius.
He does drive a fucking little, like, prissy hatchback.
Braun Breaker gets in this big-ass, like, F-250.
Fucking, like, F-350
truck.
dually. Like, ooh, I drive a pickup truck. And then Karrion Kross's big
Truck.
swole ass walks over to this little, like, hatchback, and he's like, bye, guys.
Thank you for
It could have been Scarlett's pick.
Oh, God.
Jax,
Never know.
you're up for
These
SmackDown.
people are going to SmackDown.
Yep.
I'm also going Sean's way. I'm going the Final Testament. Trying to get my biggest bang for my buck. But wait till you hear my next pick coming to Raw.
Will?
I'm going to for this SmackDown pick, I'm gonna pick them boys. Or not yes boy, not them boys. I'm sorry, I corrected myself. Yes
I knew who
boy,
you meant, though.
Pretty Deadly, not them boys, as in rest in peace. You know, I love the Briscoes.
Mhm.
Then wrapping around to Raw, to go back into my last Raw pick, I'm gonna pick Jade Cargill. Because that will keep her and Bianca on the same brand as either tag teams and or a feud down the road.
Okay. Jax?
Hey, Raw.
No.
As their
Yeah,
final
Raw.
pick. As their final pick.
Not
The
final.
screen pops up with a blank black image. And it says, new signee, Dalton Castle. And then you have them and Pretty Deadly. Just give them whatever they want and put it on TV.
I would love to see Dalton Castle and oh yes, Dalton Castle and Pretty Deadly are made to be in a faction together.
Yes, no, but if we're being serious, I picked Bronson Reed is my final pick.
Not your final pick. You still have more. But okay.
Okay, well, Bronson
Sean?
Reed.
Dominic
Oh, I gotta pick
Mysterio
another pick.
to Raw. Break him up with the Judgment Day and put him with
Just
Legado. Yep, with Legado. That's what I see.
Okay. For Raw, I'm going to be drafting Carmelo Hayes. And I'm going to turn around for SmackDown and draft Disco Ninja Sex Party.
Hell yeah, you are.
Disco
Ninja Sex Party.
Sean, SmackDown.
Who's
Kaden Carter and Katana Chance.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I'm gonna do a call up for NXT and go. I want to say Lyra Valkyria.
Okay. Jax for SmackDown.
For SmackDown, Baron Corbin.
Great pick.
Ooh,
Even though he just lost on the NXT.
So, Dinjo's Ninja Sex Party is Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
Best tag team in WWE.
That's what we call them.
They're the best tag team in the women's division.
Will, your SmackDown pick.
SmackDown, I'm going to take the LWO because sometimes it's about quantity, not quality. And then Raw, my next pick on Raw has a very important reasoning behind it. One, because Raw is going to have the money and production value to house this faction, and drafting this person would give us a tease as to where it's going. Put Braun Strowman on Raw So that way they've got the production value to do whatever the fuck they want to when the Wyatt 6 shit kicks off.
Brad.
The monster among monsters or
All right.
whatever.
That's a great. pick.
You look like you could be Braun Strowman.
I'm not doing.
I'm Braun Strowman.
Jax, this is your last.
softball.
Jax, this is your last pick for Monday Night Raw.
My last pick for Monday Night Raw. Well, shit, Kevin Owens.
Sean,
Last pick for Raw, I'm going to give it to Drew Sack-on-Fire.
Drew Sack on fire.
Drew McIntyre.
Right. All
I
right.
actually had to think about that for a second. I was very confused, but then I realized what you're trying to do. So my final pick for Monday Night Raw is going to be Kevin Owens. Switching around to SmackDown, I'm going to be taking Naomi.
Tony Khan is wearing like a Vince McMahon style neck brace in the ring.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Kayfabe is alive and well, ladies and
Selling
gentlemen.
it, brother.
Tony Khan is selling the neck injury with a neck brace in the war room.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So, Sean, your final pick for SmackDown.
My final pick for SmackDown would be the tag team of the Big Strong Boys. I call them that because whatever the hell, New Cats. Is it New Cats Republic?
That is it. That is
Yeah,
correct.
the Big Strong Boys.
British Strong Style.
Yeah.
Jax, last pick for SmackDown.
Last pick for SmackDown. Vinci.
Giovanni Vinci.
Giovanni Vinci.
He's on his own now. Let him start fresh somewhere. I could see him as a possible, if they build him correctly, a contender for the U.S. title one day.
I can see that.
He's got good in-ring work.
Yes, he does.
Will?
For my last pick for SmackDown, it's the New Day. Yes, it is.
All right. So we only went through pretty much half of what the draft could actually be. If you had to pick one thing off of this board for NXT, who would you send down?
Oh, that's
Tiffany fucking Stratton. Send her to the, the sorry, thanks for coming. It's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Have fun on your future endeavors, Tiffany fucking Stratton.
Watch when she wins that Money in the Bank and cashes this. I'm gonna be so more obnoxious. You would not even.
It's hard for you to be more than you already are.
I'm gonna
Jack?
pay for a Tiffany Stratton cameo just to get her to say "fuck the Alpha Wolf."
And it will be in every intro of every show that we do. It will
Jack?
be a soundbite. I can make it a soundbite.
Who's your one that you pick for NXT?
Natty.
Oh God! Please no.
And
They're not
Sean.
doing anything anywhere else.
I'm gonna say it's an easy choice. Apollo Crews.
They've already tried that experiment. It didn't work.
Oh, it's not working. It
actually worked very well in NXT
Yeah, no. It did for a little bit until they muffled it up.
till they put him with
Commander.
whoever that guy was. Yeah,
Boo! Tiffany Stratton's not on Cameo.
I think we're going to send down the Final Testament to NXT.
The final testament.
I think they're going to go down to NXT. They're going to build up them back up, and then they're going to come back to Raw later on in the year or SmackDown, and just be a dominant force and run shit.
I've
all
goofed
of
off a bunch, but you know why that makes a stellar idea? Because you know who goes down to NXT with the Final Testament when you do that?
AOP.
And Paul fucking Ellering.
Yep.
One of
Does
the great managing minds in the business.
We don't have to He doesn't have to travel as much. They can build up the storylines between everybody. They can get that tag team division back on track.
Carrion can go after the big belt. The tag team can go after the tag titles. You could even tie in a Gacy maybe and have him be a contender for like the mid card title, and then you're looking at like
Scarlett can wrestle.
Scarlett can actually do the mid card North American.
Yeah, she could do the mid card North American, and then if you look at it, you got yourself a spooky and undisputed era.
Undisputed King.
I mean, I would see we could put
Fuck you, Jax.
Jack with Final Test.
I didn't get to see them live, Scalz.
Good.
And Scalz.
Why didn't
know who
you
was-
did?
You know who was with them, Scalz?
Yeah, Adam Cole, because he's not hurt anymore.
Adam Cole, Scalz.
Yeah, because he's not hurt anymore.
You said he's
I
not
think-
traveling.
I said he
God
was
said
not
he was
traveling.
gonna
They
leave
were
it.
not traveling as much because they wanted him to allow time to heal.
Adam Cole, baby.
When you saw him though the other night, and you saw him go down those steps, he walked gingerly.
Well, 'cause
He's not
probably-
100%. Yeah,
No, he's
It's
not
his.
really.
It's his mind now. It's all in his mind.
yeah.
He's afraid. He's
Adam
afraid that's
Cole,
going to happen. He needs to get back on that horse and something not happen to him.
Super kick Wardlow right in the fucking nuts.
Dude, he's never mind. I'm not gonna make the joke.
Make the joke.
He's short. If he super kicked Wardlow, that's about as high as his leg would get anyways.
Dude, I'm taller than Adam Cole. When I met Adam Cole, I was surprised.
I'm just kidding. I'm not that guy. I don't say things like that.
I
Turn the fuck up. I'm sorry.
in regards to this draft, I think they have a lot. They have a chance to do a lot of smart things here, where they can create a bunch of new rivalries. We're going to see a lot of new matches, and this could just be a way to build up all three brands again. Because NXT has been firing on all cylinders. You have a lot of people that are eligible to call up, that are ready to be called up on the main roster. I really want them to be able to keep all the divisions strong like they have right now. Because the tag division is strong on all three brands. I just don't want them to stack one show now that they split the belts again. That's what I'm concerned with this draft. Are there any surprises you think that we're going to see in the draft?
Kenny Omega.
Wrong company, Jax.
Oh, fuck. Tony Khan wearing a neck brace.
I'm gonna go Jacob Fatu.
Well,
I think Jacob would probably be a solid pick. Sorry, I was waiting for the dogs to stop barking. They went crazy like right before. See,
yep.
I'd probably say Jacob will get drafted, and that will be how they announce he's there, and then build his showing up.
I'm curious as to how they're going to handle everybody who's not drafted. Like, are they going to do the supplemental drafts like they used to do on Talking Smack and Raw Talk or whatever the shows are called now? Is that how we're going to get the remaining people that are not on there?
See, this is what's fucked up about it now. TKO hasn't told anybody in Endeavor. The people who don't get drafted, their contracts are just 86.
Yeah.
If you don't
Thanks
get
for
picked,
coming.
baby, you're gone.
Could you imagine?
You didn't make the cut.
Uh-huh.
Ted.
You have to reapply for your jobs, and when you do, we'll put you where we want to.
But I mean, there's a chance here that they could do something special with this draft. Now that we have somebody who is thinking about factions and tag teams and just building those up, this could actually turn out to be the first real true brand split in a long time for WWE.
I think this will be the first time in a long time where they've had no choice but to do it, because all three brands will be on independent channels and independent TV networks. And I brought this up earlier in a TikTok live. That's 3 different channels. That's 3 different sets of TV execs. And yes, ratings don't matter to fans. And I've always said the only people it does matter to are the TV execs. So now you have TV execs from the CW who are going to be worried about their product. You have the TV execs from Netflix who are going to be worried about their product. And you have the TV execs from USA. So I think this will be the closest thing we have to brand splits being real, because I think Triple H is going to, my prediction is, have a Shawn Michaels, and then Raw and SmackDown are going to have their versions of a GM. And it may not necessarily, the on-screen version may be Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, but they'll have somebody backstage running guerrilla doing the Triple H thing on each show. Triple H will be on Raw, I would imagine. Then you'll have Shawn Michaels
Bruce
on
Pritchard
NXT.
on SmackDown.
And then you'll have somebody like Pritchard on SmackDown. But you get my point. Run them as 3 individual companies instead of one company running 3 brands.
Yep.
I just hope they don't do like with the free agents. They don't do that shit they did last year. Oh, they're a free agent. They can go anywhere. And it made no sense.
I mean, it allowed people to go down to NXT.
Right, but they like Von Wagner for example, he was free agent, was on NXT, but they considered him a main roster talent when they fired him.
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm looking at this list. I don't see Rhea Ripley on the list either. Like, that's
Because she's injured.
Injured.
I know, but Braun Strowman is on the list,
Yeah, that's weird. But Jimmy Uso's not
He's
on
not
the list
injured.
either.
and Jimmy's not on here either. Yeah, it's like,
Because he just got his head smashed in.
But he's legitimately injured now. They announced.
yeah, but Dominic Mysterio is on here and he's injured too.
Yes.
So it's,
I don't
it's
know.
very
That's
confusing.
weird. It's
But I'm excited for this draft. I want to see what happens. I'm excited for the inclusion of NXT into it, because NXT, like my name says, has been one of the best shows consistently for the last 9 months. And I just hope that they continue building it, and I can't wait to see what they keep doing when they do switch TV stations, to see how they're going to do on the CW, how Raw is going to be on Netflix in 2025. I still want to know where Raw is going to be from October 1 to December 31st. There's still no announcement of where they're going to be broadcasted for those 3 months.
I bet USA picks it up and they prorate what WWE would get paid for those 3 months just to carry it over till the first month of the new TV deal.
So you have
If I
Raw
were a
and
betting man.
SmackDown. You have Raw and SmackDown on USA.
Correct. And USA, they'll probably cut them a deal on those 8, I think the 12 episodes of Raw that they would get until January 1st. They would cut them a deal, and in exchange, USA picks up those episodes, or the opposite happens. Netflix picks it up early, and they get the prorated deal on the 12 episodes or whatever it is. That would be I don't see it going anywhere other than either USA or Netflix. One of the two.
what I'm worried about is I watch the East Coast streams through the USA Network app, and then I just like Fox Sports. I watch East Coast streams for that. CW doesn't really have a live streaming, their app doesn't have live streaming, so I'm gonna have to probably do the bootleg streams on whatever for NXT.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I checked the CW. I don't see any the app for CW. I don't see any live streaming.
I watch CW on Hulu. So that's where I watch all my TV.
That's
Yeah,
where
but
I'll be watching it too. Is Hulu Live will be there on the CW.
But for me on the Hulu Live, it'll be West Coast, so I'll get it at 8:00 after everything's already done. So
Sucks to be you, nerd.
Someone clip that so I can make it a sound.
But anything else you want to touch on before we head on out for the night?
Bo's beard. I really want to touch on Bo's beard.
I think he'll allow you. Any other things you want to touch on with the draft? No?
Nope.
No, I think I'm good.
All right, Sean. Where can we find you?
You can find me on River City Radio every Monday nights with the Table Spot with Mike and Cam. You can find me various off the top or River City shows whenever y'all need me. You can find me on Instagram, the Alpha Wolf Sean B 2.0, Twitter, Sean B Wolfpack 21, TikTok, Alpha Wolf Sean B, and on Twitch, the Alpha Wolf Sean B. That's pretty much it. Yep.
Jax?
Anywhere, everywhere, Sundays on Bot Spots and Chair Shots on Rivet City Radio. Soon again on Tuesdays for NXT on tap.
Can't wait.
If you know, you know. Anywhere else, follow me on Twitter at Jaxbo2020. Hit the link tree. You can find all my stuff there.
You can find Sean and Tiffany Stratton's bushes. Love you, Al.
I was gonna make really never mind.
Jesus.
Go ahead, Will. Oh,
Yeah, we'll
man.
follow that one.
I am the Will Gray. If you search anywhere you do anything on the internet for me at the Will Gray, you can check me there, find my link tree, and you'll find everything I do for Rivet City Radio, Botch Bots and Share Shots, Off the Top Media, and my writing profile for Last Word on Sports.
I am Scalz. You can find me here on Off the Top Media on Twitch and YouTube, as well as Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Make sure you you go after our Patreon. That's where we have Will has the cookbook where he provides his recipes that he has come up with. As you all know, Will is a chef, so we all love that. We also have different episodes and articles and everything that are on there that are exclusive to it. So if you are interested, the link is in my link tree. It's also on our Discord. Discord has all of us on there where you can chit chat with us, get to know all of us outside of just the podcast. We appreciate all the love and support. So I want to thank everybody again, and we'll see you all again soon. Have a great evening.